I was born in Teeshupik, not the Shupik, the Chack Bay, now Teeshupik back of Trial Plantation, way in the back. They had about 8 families over there and stayed there until we was in the 7th grade. 1st grade through 6th grade, we went to LT Elementary. We were 8th graders in the back at Thibodeau High School. I did everything, ran track, had baseball, and then football and basketball. I played all 4 of them. Tick Tatum was our first head coach. Well, I mean, they had some others previous there, but he was the first outsider that got there, you know. And he was there for like, I want to say maybe 13 years, and a super guy, super guy. Well, we won the district championship all the 3 years that I played there. And we got beat in the finals one year at Terrebonne Stadium, you know, for the AA state championship. It was a good school. I signed under Paul when Paul Diesel's last year was there. We were the last recruiting class that he got there, and then he went to Army for head football coach. Joe LaBruz and I got to be good friends. You know, we went to, from Thibodeau High, we went to Percy Quinn State Park, and so we did 1 week. And Lockport was there with us, and Emit used to come over there and scrimmage us. It wasn't a big difference for me, because we played some outstanding coaches coaching football teams when we was at Thibodeau High School. Coach Mack was a super guy. He really was. Back then, it was only 62,000 people there. Played in the Blue Bonnet Bowl, played in the Cotton Bowl, played in the Sugar Bowl. It was a good football game. It really was. They were very talented. You know, they had, football players galore. But we were better than them on defense, and that's how we won the football game.
3rd and 9. Pat screen fakes. Runs to his right. Finally passes to Don Schwab. It's good for 15 yards and a first down in the Syracuse 38. Stopped by Brown. Trips. Ezel hands off to Schwab at left guard. Good for 5 yards to the LSU 11 as the 3rd period ends with a score tied. Syracuse 10, LSU 10. 45 left to play now. Ezel hands off to Schwab at the middle. It's a gain of 3 to the Syracuse 41. Ezel gives to Schwab at right guard. He gains 7 to the Syracuse 34, and the Tigers have another first down. Shayansky makes the tackle. Ezel gives to Schwab again. He punches out 4 more to the Syracuse 30. Smith makes the stop. Ezel gives it to Schwab at left guard. He gains 3 to the Syracuse 20, and he's stopped by Eberling as the game ends. LSU coach Charlie McClendon is congratulated by Syracuse coach Ben Schwartzwalder as LSU wins 13-10.
We had a great bunch of guys, and we were very fortunate to have the coaches we did have, and that was the way, you know. And just our biggest deal was stay out of trouble in the off season. I mean, that was a big thing. After my sophomore year, because Joe and I got together and said we're gonna be coaches, you know. And unfortunately, Joe chose another way. I knew there was an all-boys school from pre-K to senior high school, just boys. And I was fortunate enough to have a staff that really knew what they were doing. We only had like 4 of us that was on the whole staff. But we had outstanding players there, and we just had fun. Sam Barth was just one of a kind. You know, he'd drive a bus around town and go pick up people, and I was very fortunate to be there. Very fortunate. Sam Barth to Central High Baton Rouge as an assistant coach when Sonny Jackson got the head job there. First of all, LP Bordelon was our principal, and that was a joy to be with a guy like that. He has some studs out there, man. I had enough. It was, it was a family deal, and we had, 3 kids, and it was, for us to do something else, and we were very fortunate. We stayed there 2 years, and I was very fortunate to get the job at Vanderbilt High School. And I was very fortunate. The people the places that I coach have some good athletes and make you a good coach. I left everywhere happy. I was very fortunate in all the situations. I mean, the principals I had at H.R. Bourgeois and the people I had at Vanderbilt Catholic. I mean, it has some good people there. And once again also, but we were surrounded by great people, Terrebonne High, South Terrebonne, Ellender. I mean, it was just a good situation, man. This area is blessed with people, man, and you got some good football players here. I think it was because of I had a bunch of guys and women that got interested in me running, and at first I didn't really think about it very seriously, And the more times that we had an opportunity to talk, and they said, "Look, we're gonna vote for you. We're gonna get people to vote for you, and you're gonna win." And that's what happened. I was very glad to do it, but I was very glad to get out of it. You could take that for what it's worth, okay? Because you got plenty of parish presidents all over the parish. Once you get behind that desk, At that time, I wasn't dating anybody, didn't have anybody in mind, and matter of fact, I was introduced to her through David Pochet. Oh, I love my kids. my wife is first, then I started kids. Of course, Michelle and Christy and Donna Paul graduated from Vanderbilt Catholic, so we were very fortunate, man, and we had a good family. Michelle Renee is married to Randy. Sal is married to Christy, and Donna Paul married to Gina Palmazana. We have 7 grandchildren. Michelle's got Dante and Jonathan. Christy and Sal have Dominic and Elena. And then Donna Paul's got Sydney, Josie, and Juliana. He's got 3 girls. I can't say that. We were very fortunate. All of them are very good kids.